Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Sabrian, and here I talk about health and beauty. So if you didn't watch my latest video, this is actually episode 2 of my mini cut series. I had told you guys that I'm going to be uploading every Monday, and I will weigh in with you guys, kind of tell you how my previous week went, and kind of give you some tips for if you are also in a cut. But I actually want to incorporate a second video a week just to kind of talk about other topics, trending topics, or any questions that you guys might have, or popular videos that you guys recommend. But specifically today, I want to talk about intermittent fasting. And intermittent fasting is something that I implement myself. I have just started it recently because I am doing my mini cut. I'm a couple days in. It is Tuesday at 1 o'clock, and I'm a couple days into my cut, and I figured why not incorporate intermittent fasting, because it's a great way if you are on a restricted calorie or on a caloric deficit. Then it's a great tool to use because for me, it actually keeps me fuller throughout the day. But so intermittent fasting, what it basically is you are not eating or consuming any calories within a certain time frame. So the typical fast that a lot of people are doing now is the 16-8 fast. So for 16 hours, you are not taking you are not taking in any calories except for, like the small calories that you would get from like herbal teas or from black coffee or what have you. You can have a piece of gum. But you're literally just drinking water throughout that time. And then for 8 hours, you have an 8-hour window to eat. Now that doesn't mean you're eating the whole 8 hours, but you just can eat within that time frame. So for me, I actually break that up into 2 meals. So I'll have my first meal at 1 o'clock and then my second meal at 5 or 6 o'clock. Just kind of depends on my daily routine. But I will only have 2 big meals a day. And the reason why this works is because for those 16 hours, you are giving your body, your digestive system, a break from having to digest food. Now, this is completely different from what we are taught, because we are taught to eat, 5 to 7 meals, eat a meal every 2 to 3 hours. That's what has been instilled in us because whoever has said that it keeps your metabolism going. Now, while that does kind of make sense, okay, I'm eating every 2 to 3 hours, so yes, my system has to be constantly working, therefore, sure, my metabolism should go up, right? Because it's having to work and work and work. However, if you think about it on the other spectrum, where is all that food going? Like, to me, if I am eating a little small meal, and even then, that's my other point, but if I'm eating a small meal and 2 hours later, I'm putting more food in my body, another 2 hours later, more food, another 2 hours later, more food, where's all that food going? Your body is going to get used to that, and it's going to think, okay, well, she's about to eat in 2 hours, so we don't need this right now because we're about to get more in, so we need somewhere to put it, so we're just going to put it in your storage areas. To me, it doesn't make any sense to be constantly fueling your body and not giving it enough time to digest. So, to eat within an 8-hour window and then fast for 16 hours, you are giving your body a break, but not really a break. Because mind you, it does take about 12 to 24 hours, depending on the meal that you ate, to fully digest. So, during those 16 hours, it technically is still digesting your food. But it's kind of giving it a break, maybe a 4-hour break. Say it takes 12 hours to digest your meal, and then you have 4 hours until, your first meal. Therefore, it has 4 hours of a break. But as soon as you have that first meal, your body's going to take that up. So that first meal and second meal needs to be nutrient dense so that your body can use that efficiently. And to me, that makes a lot of sense, okay, so my body just had this 16-hour break, and as soon as I put something in my body, first of all, I want to put nutrient-dense food in my body because I don't want to fuel it with junk, I don't want that to automatically go to my fat stores. I want to feed my body and fuel my body so that it can use those nutrients effectively. So that's basically what an intermittent fast is. People do like a 20-hour fast and a 4-hour eating window. You know, you can tweak it to however, whatever works for you. For me, the 16/8 fast currently works for me. Like I said, I have 2 big meals, so I eat at 1 p.m. and then again in the evening at like 5 or 6. It just kind of depends, or maybe even 7, but I'm still eating between 1 p.m. and 9 p.m., giving me that 8-hour window to have my 2 meals, and I feel satisfied. You know, those 2 meals are broken up. I try to break it up evenly with the calories that I'm allowing myself. So say both meals are 900 calories. To me, I'm going to get full off of that versus having 5 to 7 small 300 calorie meals to where I feel like I'm never going to be satisfied. So it just works for me and my body. I'm not suggesting that you do this. I'm not a dietitian or anything like that. I have done my research, and I suggest you do your research as well. But there is proven science that intermittent fasting does help with not only helping to cut, you know, your calories, but also like curbing your appetite. And I don't know, it's just a really good tool if you're trying to maintain or even lose weight, because it kind of takes the focus off of food. But yeah, that's currently what I do. Intermittent fasting, and then along with that, I do drink black coffee. I have 2 8-ounce cups a day. The first 8-ounce cup I have in the morning, and I try to make that last about 2 hours. And the reason why I drink coffee is because it honestly keeps me full. The caffeine in it, I don't know, it kind of holds me over in a sense. So I just drink it black, or I'll put 1 stevia in it, or I'll even use like the sugar-free hazelnut creamer. I only use a serving, which is only like 30 calories. So essentially, you're not going to break your fast with 30 calories. But yeah, that's what I do just to kind of hold me over. It gives me energy. I'm not caffeine sensitive whatsoever. I could go to sleep literally right after I drink coffee. So it doesn't really affect me in that way. It's more, you know, mental more than anything. So if you are caffeine sensitive, I don't suggest that. But 2 8-ounce cups is not harmful whatsoever. There's actually been proven benefits of coffee. And I can link some websites down below that have the facts there. But that's currently what I do. Again, that's what works for me. And then I also have 3 of these a day. This is a 32-ounce water bottle. So I try to get 3 of these, which is 3/4 of a gallon. 4 of these would be 1 whole gallon. And I know that everybody's like on this gallon challenge and trying to drink a gallon. And I used to be one of those people, you know, especially when I was competing. A gallon a day, like, the gallon is not universal, and I think people have a misconception of that, because I mean that's what all meatheads say or carry around is a jug of water, and that's not universal. Your water intake depends on a lot of factors, on your body weight, on your activity level, a whole bunch of things. So, you know, for a woman my size, there's no need for me to drink a gallon of water. If anything, if I'm not replacing those electrolytes, like, I'm just stripping my body of salts and minerals that should be in my body, because I'm trying to live up to this universal idea of everybody should drink a gallon of water. It's not true. Now, if I was a 200-pound person, then yes, I would be drinking a gallon of water. But 32 ounces is even more than enough at that point. But I do train for about an hour and a half, 4 to 5 days a week, so it is necessary for me. I hope this video was insightful. I know I kind of ran through that, so if you want, you can go ahead and rewind back. Again, I am not a dietitian. I am a certified personal trainer, but I haven't took a nutrition class. It's just based off of the research that I've conducted myself. I am the type of person to look up articles, and anytime that there's a new trend, I will look it up and look up 10, 15 articles before I even try to implement any new idea into my regimen. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, all the above, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.